Hello, YouTube. This is Kerplunk coming at you, recorded live from Kerplunk Studios, somewhere around Michigan. I'm just going to leave it at that for now. Uh, coming to remind you, today's word of the day is safety. Safety being number one objective. Gotta have safety. Kind of rattling around. I had somebody call me on my obviously uh, sarcastic BS on social media about a video I made a couple days ago, claiming that I said that the only place you can get protein from was meat. I did not say that. I probably should clarify because the video got cut off a little bit short. I don't know what happened. It was just a glitch. You know how these things happen. I got cut off in the middle of a sentence, and I didn't realize it until I watched the replay. Quite a few days later, after I loaded, I figured it was good to go, so I just went ahead and loaded it. Never even looked back. I just figured everything I said was true and accurate, and it was true and accurate, but it was cut short. Yeah. So I got that going against me, is that it was cut short. Okay. What I was trying to say was I was not promoting. Okay, I was not promoting eating meat. What I was or selling snake oil. I wasn't doing that. What I was doing was stating the case that if you're into the theory of evolution, that's fine. You do what you want to. I have no problem with anybody having theories, none whatsoever, even if they're conspiracy theories. Ooh, and that's got a bad name too, anyways. By the way, conspiracy. Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. So what? So what? So what if somebody else? It's not a bad name. There's a lot of things going around that aren't bad, and people are turning them into bad. Conspiracy theories, as if that means you're crazy. No, that means you have questions, and I support that. I support conspiracy theories, even the stupid ones like that are coming out of the left now, like Donald Trump and with the he likes people to urinate on sheets. Some of them are pretty gross, I mean, and they're not even theories; they're lies. They're straight up lies, and people buy them. People buy and that stuff. Gross. I think Donald Trump is a germaphobe, anyways, to a slight degree. He's always washing his hands, and won't touch things that are. Of course, then again, you got him drinking Diet Coke out of a can. That kind of squashes that theory a little bit. But I don't think he's big into hugs and shaking hands and stuff like that, unless there's somebody he really knows. Grabbing doorknobs and stuff. I don't think he likes doing that kind of thing. I really, honestly, do think he's slightly germophobic. So having someone to urinate on his sheets before he goes to bed is probably a little far fetched. In fact, I even thought that about Stormy Daniels. Like, oh God, no, wait. I mean, I'm not really a germaphobe. I think they're kind of necessary, actually. But that's my opinion. But and but it helps keep our immunity systems built up and a certain amount of bacteria. But that being said, a lot of people have gotten away from meat because of bacteria and parasites and worms and things like that. But we have fire, so we kind of cook those germs out. My point was that the vegans are cutting out major food staples because of bee exploitation. There were things like certain kind of fruits and vegetables, certain kind of nuts. I gave two examples of almonds and pecans, I think, of nuts that. But beekeepers are going to fruit fields too, and there's only a few uh, plant species that don't require bees, and one of them is soy. Believe it or not, soybeans do not require bees. So vegans are all happy about eating the soy. That's a whole nother video. That's probably a series of videos on the soy, but we're going to leave it simple for this purposes of this discussion is Trump derangement syndromes and the ripple effects that it has. So particularly with vegans, my point was that they were knocking over beehives and killing bees in the name of not exploiting bees, which is hard for me to wrap my head around. I can't really understand it. I'm only here for the food, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for the food. So that It's kind of cringy. By the way, my brother left this behind. Yeah, last time he was over, so I've been using it for a backdrop. I'm gonna have to get my own. I swear to God, he's pretty mad about it. Plus, it's got this little spot on it. See that little? I wanted it to be nice and kind of like rattled and frayed on the edges, and but it's too clean for me. I'm gonna have to get something and roll it through the mud for a little while, and then wash it, and then roll it through the mud again. This has got one little spot on it, and that just ain't enough. It's got to look like it's been through a battle. That's the way it's got to look. My flag has to look like it's been through a battle. I'm borrowing my brother's flag, so got to give credit where it's due. It's not even a flag; it's a beach towel. But that being said, it's been all over the ground and touched everything, and been. I think he found it in the ground. The ground has been rolled over. It needs to be burned. But ceremoniously speaking, anyways, at the VFW. But it's a beach towel. It is a beach towel. It's not a ordained flag. It's not made of silk. It's made out of terry cloth. Let's be straight. If we can't be honest, what can we be anymore? So my point was that vegans are cutting out major. Well, they're finding it in other sources, but it's not really. I live in southern Michigan. Bees are brought in from other states, and this is what makes them mad, is because they're using bees to pollinate fields because we have a bee shortage, and it has nothing to do with the climate. It's been proven that the stuff that they're spraying on crops they're insecticides, people. We can only artificially pollinate our trees and bees anymore because the local species are dying off because of people like Monsanto and their pesticides. Pesticides, I mean, it says it right on the bottle, pesticides. They consider bees, they kind of fall into the category along with the other pests, we'll call them. We'll call them native species of indigenous bugs, insectoids, if you will. And they're all happy about killing off indigenous insectoids, but let it be an indigenous person. And meanwhile, they keep their cats and dogs and kick their husband out. Some people say. In any event, so I thought I'd clarify that they're eating soy because soy does not require bees. I've done a little bit of studying into this, and I've taken a couple years of psychology, so I kind of word things in a way that might, aha, I got you, but no, you didn't. No, I did not say that. I said if you believe in the theory of evolution, which I'm more prone to lead a godly life, and God said that bees are good. So I'm a little bit biased on that one. Just a little bit. Just a little bit biased on that one. So I'm thinking bees are good. If bees are good, then that means honey is good. If honey is good, that means milk is good. Land of milk and honey, God said it's okay to eat meat products. I'm done with this conversation. If you like what you see, get on there, subscribe. Just right down below my head here, the little button says it's red. It should be red. You want it to turn to gray. And then there's a little bell over there. There's a little bitty bell, and you click that and you'll get notified every time I load a video. And if you really want to, and you're really mad about what I've said, I'm sorry about your panties being up in a bunch, but you can go way down there and make a comment down there.